we got to talk about a player who deserves a lot of hate right now, and quite frankly, two players, Tarik Skubal and Paul Skenes.
Yeah, I'm updating my list. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, number one pitcher in baseball.
It's truly disturbing to see that he's joining the team. They're both joining Team USA, and Skubal will pitch in one game, and Skenes will only pitch in two.
And
As
Corey,
of
would
reporting,
those be the meaningful games?
no, those won't be the meaningful games. Those will be like the early round, like the round robin prelim games.
Put an asterisk by their name. Take the jersey off. They are not a part of Team USA. They're a part of preseason Team USA. It'd be one thing if these guys were like, hey, in the early round robin, we're not risking injury. We're too important to our teams, yada, yada. We're staying at training camp. We're coming late. But when you guys need us, we'll be there. This is like reverse Avengers. This is like if Captain America was writing parking tickets and then Thanos came and this dude said, nah, I'm out. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
I like, even if it wasn't some big deal, why put that news out there? It only can make you look bad if you're Skeens and Skubal. Like if Skubal made one start and just say, hey, I need to get back to camp, just make an excuse. Don't put it out there to make it seem like, hey, I'm entering the final year of my deal. I don't want to get hurt. Then you shouldn't be playing on this roster in the first place.
You're just taking away a roster spot, too, from one, somebody who could help the team, but two, if this is your attitude, somebody who deserves it more than you.
And it's like the teams don't have a lot of starting pitching to begin with without those two.
Yeah, without those two.
Logan Webb, Kershaw.
Logan Webb, Kershaw, Nolan McLean, Joe Ryan, Matthew Boyd, Michael Wacha, and the team's probably going to have to use Clay Holmes in some starter level capacity as well. Again, the United States is not at some massive advantage in the WBC that it's like when the NBA was just dominating like the Olympics and we were just killing in that and we started sending college players and we were still winning gold medals. That's not to the level that the US they didn't win last time. Yeah, so the team isn't good enough to be losing its two of their three biggest assets. I mean, you'd argue these two and Judge. But going into a winner-take-all game against a Japan potentially, now the Team USA would be completely undermanned in terms of starting pitching.
I mean, maybe you then convince a Skubal or a Skeens to come back.
Well, are they allowed to go away and then return? Like, what's the policy here? Can we bully them on the internet right now into staying?
I think at this point in spring training, those phones are locked away.
Like, does Livy Dunn also hate America? Or is it just Paul Skenes?
It might be, it might be all three of them.
I mean, we just came off of
to Toronto confirmed because he hates America.
I mean, we just came off of Team USA in men's hockey laying it all on the line.
And women's hockey.
Yep.
Yes, and Canada in the gold medal match.
Correct, but the point that I was about to say was specific to men's hockey. I know that's a whole debacle, but my point being here was they laid it all on the line. One of the best players in the NHL mid-season, Jack Hughes, loses a tooth. It was just gone. Sidney Crosby on the Penguins right now, who are doing decent, gets hurt fighting for his country. These guys lay it out there. And, we try and keep it a PG podcast, but Paul Skenes and Tarik Skubal are wusses? I don't know, something that maybe you'd refer to a cat as? I mean, that's what these two are.
Definitely Skubal for being
Skenes too. I'll play two meaningless games.
Well, no. Definitely Skubal, who in a contract year taking that roster spot where if you were all worried about getting hurt, don't join the team in the first place. And then you have Skenes on the other hand. Sure, he'll make 2 starts, but you're on a rookie deal. You're still secure for the next couple years. Even if
you're Paul Skenes, even if you blew your UCL in these games, guess what? Somebody would still pay you a monster deal.
And you still have a lot of years.
And by the way, you're probably just as at much risk in these games as you are in all the Pirates training sessions you're going to go back to.
It's weird because it's like they'd rather them. It's like go and do this stuff in spring training in the sessions and get hurt there than for the U.S. team.
The part that pisses me off the most is that right there. Listen, if you don't want to play because you'd rather not get hurt and you are more concerned about the MLB season, fine. Don't play at all. Don't take away a roster spot just to say I was part of Team USA when you're not actually going to be a part of Team USA.
Yeah, and it's like you had a lot of players this year who wanted to play, but they couldn't get insurance, so they couldn't play. Like
Francisco Lindor, Carlos Correa.
I think Trout.
Yeah, and then these guys are wasting the opportunity.
Like you don't hear this from any.
And they're letting us down as Americans.
They could have taken a play out of the Olympics and fight hard, not let it matter, and that's in the middle of their season. This is at the beginning of ours.
I just don't see why they can't just not just stay at the Pirate training camp and Tigers training camp until the team needs them in the actual meaningful games and just pitch their 1 and 2 games then.
But then that's also not fair to the guys that got them into that position as well.
Yeah, but it would make more sense. It would make more sense. At least you're using them in the game because now if they're playing these pretty
and
much
let's
games,
be realistic. They're obviously the
games,
two best pitchers in baseball. So I think we would take them. When I first saw the reports, I didn't realize that their games that they were being limited to were the less meaningful ones. I thought basically what they were saying was, hey, I'm not pitching in these round robin games. You can use my start that I'm willing to give in elimination games. That's what I thought was going. That's why when we had the pre-show meeting, I wasn't really annoyed by it until you clarified to me that no, they're just wasting it early.
Like
Skubal, his 1 start is going to be versus Great Britain.
If he gives up a run, he should just quit. Just quit baseball.
Here's Skubal's quote, by the way, when he announced that he's making 1 start. Skubal says, "I'm making 1 start. The reason I didn't announce it earlier was I wanted to keep the momentum on the WBC, but I'm just making 1 start, and then I'll stick around for a few games. I haven't determined what games I'm going to watch. If they go to the finals, I think I'm going to try to lobby to just go watch and be with the guys. But yeah, I'm just making 1 start and getting back on track, getting back to here in Detroit." And it looks like he's going to make his 1 start against Great Britain.
Yeah, who their best player is Jazz Chisholm Jr. So, thanks. We could have easily won that one with anybody else. Just an absolute waste and a disgrace from Tarik Skubal and Paul Skenes as well.
Absolutely.
They hate America.
It's looking like that's very possible. Now, what Skenes is doing, he's going to make a Grapefruit League debut on Wednesday against the Braves for the Pirates. And then he's going to pitch in one of Team USA's exhibitions next week in Arizona. The U.S. will face the Giants on Tuesday, the Rockies on Wednesday. So he's likely to pitch one of those 2 games. And then one
thank
more.
God you get out there for the Rockies game.
Skenes said that we win, we go as far as we should. I'll pitch again in the tournament. But I think that's in reference to his 2nd start, not as opposed to.
I'm going to pump the brakes on Skenes a little bit then. If Paul Skenes is willing to pitch in a big game or big games for the U.S., because it sounds like he's leaving the door open. He's like, I'll pitch in a game that matters, but then imagine they make the finals, and I feel like he could be convinced to throw a little bit in those. So I'll pump the brakes a little bit on Paul Skenes hates America.
But
Tarik
definitely
Skubal hates America. And John, you should be ashamed for having Skubal ahead of Paul Skenes on your list a couple weeks ago when we ranked starting pitchers. This is exactly what me and Corey were talking about.
I don't think this is what you were talking about.
I think Skubal's fallen out of contention for the Cy Young. I think he lost about $150 million on his next contract.
I don't
Who's
even
gonna
want
give
him
him
in a
that money?
Yankee. I don't even
Contract.
want him in a Yankee uniform anymore.
I don't think the Dodgers want him either.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's helping out. Never mind. maybe I shouldn't go with that. I'm just saying he's hurting Team USA, and the Dodgers don't mainly have Team USA players.
I mean, they do have Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, who have both played for Team USA in the past.
Maybe he's already working with some of his new Dodger teammates.
But I think that Skubal is making an issue. I think Freeman, he's played on Team Canada, not Team USA, Freddie Freeman. But he's not playing this year due to personal reasons.
I think the Skubal's going to use it as leverage for his contract. He's going to go in and be like, I pitched a shutout game against Great Britain, WBC, like pay me
money. If he used that as leverage, I'd almost not want to sign him because I'm like, oh, so this guy is an idiot.
Who's got a better roster, Team Great Britain or the Rockies?
I think the Rockies do. I feel like I take the Rockies.
And no shade at Great Britain, but yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really embarrassing. You know, the WBC will be starting Thursday, March 5th.
I hope he gets leveled.
But we still win in after our relievers stabilize it. He gets lit up, but we still win the game.
Yep.